Yo, what's going on, guys? Jason Trio here with Bitrio.com. Today is Monday, June 8th, 2020. Alright, so back with some more Splinterlands here. In this crazy world we live. And I was talking about Ethereum in one of my other videos. I forget which video it was. I think it was an Axie video. About how Ethereum's unlimited. And I forgot to make one point, or just one whatever, I don't know, mention that was on my mind. And that is the fact that so my question, to all people that are in Ethereum would be, what's keeping Ethereum from just being pegged, or not even pegged, but let's just say it's 1-to-1 with the dollar. So you got the dollar is unlimited, and it has functions, it can do a bunch of shit. It's got the army backing it, or whatever the hell. It's got functions, it's got uses. So Ethereum, it's like, what's keeping Ethereum or any other, crypto that's unlimited? Why can't that just be 1-to-1? Why can't it just be worth $1? Why can't one Ethereum be worth $1? Now, that might not be popular amongst people that like Ethereum, but, think about that shit. Think about that. To me, it makes a lot of sense. Why can't it? I question it. This is this type of shit I do. I question these things and try to figure it out. I predict these things. I just try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm questioning it. Like, Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm running Daria here. I got two melees. So I'm thinking, like, why can't or shouldn't any of these cryptocurrencies just be worth $1 a piece? They could just be $1 a piece. Sure, okay, they're useful, fine. I mean, the fact that you're useful, that gets you to $1. That gets you to $1. If you're not useful, then you get to be like pennies and stuff. If it's like XRP, same thing. Okay, XRP is going to replace the dollar. Well, why would it be any higher value than the dollar then? That doesn't make any sense. And I think XRP does have a cap on it. It's like a billion, 100 billion, something ridiculous. Some high amount, but that was created. Pre-mine all this stupid ass shit with XRP, but even with XRP, there's such a huge amount of them. Why can't that just be pegged 1-to-1 with the dollar? So something to think about, if you're considering value in all these cryptos, like I am, trying to figure out, did I get credit for that quest? Are we on Earth? Lianas. Yeah, we're on Earth. So just trying to figure it out, all this stuff. And yeah, that's what I think, And all these coins are unlimited and they're useful, but they're centrally controlled, centrally created, released. Why are they going to be worth any more than $1? And that leads me to LBRY. The LBRY token. So that's centrally created, a fork of Bitcoin. But it's decentralized as well. So the platform LBRY.TV is centralized, but the blockchain LBRY is apparently decentralized. I guess these things just take on a mind of their own, and people just go crazy over speculating And yeah, that's it. They just take on a mind of their own. And they just go wild. They just go wild. Where people think the values are so great. Yeah, you know, I mean, these are the things I think about. Trying to figure out value. You know, what is value? What's valuable? Oh, aim true? Oh, this sucks. Aim true. What is value? You know, define the definition. I don't know. What's a synonym of value? What? Useful? It's useful. Does that make it valuable? Yeah, I would say so. Useful. If it's useful, it's valuable. Then how valuable? You know, how useful is it? How abundant is it? How easy to acquire maybe is it? The demand, what's the demand for it? Those type of things. Damn, he's sneaking the shit out of everybody here. But we're about to crush with the Tony-Tons. So that's my thoughts on Ethereum and, you know, all the other ones. If it can just be unlimitedly, endlessly created. Unlimitedlessly. What? Then why isn't it just one-to-one with the dollar? You know, it went up to like 1,400, 1,700. I don't know. It went high as shit. Back down to like 200, 240. But really, why? Why is it more than a dollar? That's what I would say. It could just be $1, right? If it's going to be DeFi, and we're going to have all these decentralized apps, the only reason it's more than $1 is because of human speculation. Humans are thinking that it's going to be worth a shitload, and they're investing a shitload in it. So the demand is high. That's why. That's why it's worth more than $1. But if you step back and you try to look at these things, you know, objectively, I'm trying to look at everything, even Bitcoin. You know, I'm already fucking sold on Bitcoin, but even Bitcoin, I try to pick it apart, figure out ways why it won't work, look at it objectively. And I do it with all these other coins too, man. You know, they might be valuable, they might have a use case, but also the US dollar is valuable too, right? It's a weird thing. I try to figure this shit out, but it's not easy. It's hard because is there different types of value? No. You know, that's kind of hard to think about because fuck, there's no force. Because I would say that the US dollar is worthless. I made a post about that. The US dollar is worthless. But is it worthless? You know, yeah, it is worthless, I guess. I don't know. I guess there's like a zoom out view. I don't know how to explain it. There's not a zoom out view, like a macro and a micro, but there is different ways of looking at it. Like, well, okay, fine. You're gonna sit here and say that it's worthless because it's unlimited, and the Federal Reserve creates it. It's just bullshit, you know. It's worth as much as any paper that I could create in my basement and draw on and create. But then you would look at it on the other hand and say, oh, well, you know what? It is worth something. It is valuable because look at the human perception. Look at all the people that will accept it, including me. You know, if you were to give me a shitload of fucking money, I would be... Oh, currency, excuse me. A shitload of fucking USD currency, I would be happy because I could pay all my bills with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit's good. So that's weird. That, you know, there's two things that are the opposite. It's like I'm contradicting myself. But that's hard to figure out, you know? Is it worth it? Worthless? Is it not worthless? What is value? That's the question. What is value? So I guess I would have to walk back on my statement and that post where I said the US dollar is worthless, because actually it probably isn't worthless, right? I mean, that's so weird. It's like, it's not worthless because you can use it for stuff right now. It's useful. But if you dig a little bit deeper, the tool that we're using, this tool that has value, really doesn't have value because because it's unlimited. So I guess that just means that things that aren't worth anything, I guess, can be worth something if humans view it as worth something. Because yeah, that all is money, right? That's all money is we could use anything as money. If you believe it's money and I believe it's money, or if you believe it's valuable and I believe it's valuable, well, then we got a fucking deal. And that's weird because it doesn't have to be. So that kind of rips the whole intrinsic value shit on its head, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Why does money have to have intrinsic value? It doesn't. I guess that was just a rule set that somebody said that, look, we shouldn't be using bullshit as bullshit. We should be using some real shit. So let's not use some fucking bullshit. And here's the rules for that. It should have intrinsic value, etc., etc. And then people ran with that, like, all right, well, this dude laid it out. This is what we should have. And that kind of became the norm, that everyone thought, all right, well, look, we should have intrinsic value. But really, does it have to have intrinsic value? I guess that was like guidelines where people are like, look, don't use shitty money. It should have intrinsic value. It should be useful for something else other than money. But really, that goes by the wayside with humans, man. Because we don't give a shit about that. We really don't. We'll use anything. And as long as enough people are using it and tricked or convinced, then we'll fucking do it, man. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to think about these things. But it probably doesn't even matter, really. Because everything's just going to go up. Now, if we're talking about on a long scale, sure, things will go down probably. But in the short term, all these coins are probably going to go up. If I had to guess, I would say Ethereum, XRP, you know, all of them. They're all going to go up. Just because people are going to be fucking betting on them. People are going to be gambling on them. That's just is what it is. I won't be surprised if they all fucking shoot up. We have another bull market. Damn, my reward packs have been ass. Booty tooty. Actually, I did get the Leviathan or whoever in the one. So it hasn't been all terrible. Got the Leviathan. Or the Kraken. I got the Kraken. The Kraken. So hold up. Alright, what are we on now? These guys. The fire dudes. Alright, stun. And everybody's got knockout now? Oh, shit. Do I want the rock here? Man, this guy has no health. 3 health? I guess just a 2. Having Alchemist or Sneak. Sneak it is. But for me, I just don't have the balls. I already lost like 3 grand in 2017 when I FOMO'd into everything. I was buying fucking Vertcoin, Digibyte, Electronium. I still got like 50 bucks in Electronium. I gotta sell that stupid ass shit. It never pumped back up. You know, those are the type of coins that you fall for, you know, like Electronium. Even though I didn't fall for Electronium. That stupid ass coin never tricked me. Stupid ass fucking coin. I just bought it because I thought it would pump. My uncle actually was hitting me up about that. He's like, oh, I bought all this Electronium. I'm like, bro, that's a stupid ass fucking scam, man. Electronium? The fuck you gonna do with that shit? They had this whole hype shit where they're like, mobile phone, mobile mining. Just this fucking marketers, dude. That's basically what the world has become. How good can you market? That's what it is. Can you market yourself? Can you market your product? Like, if so, you're gonna have success, man. Fuck everything else. Just put anything out there, half good, and market that shit, bro. That's the fucking world. That sucks. Fuck that world, man. Fuck that fake ass marketing shit. I want to have genuine, real shit. I want to have good shit. I don't want to have this fake ass marketing, fake it till you make it. Even though fake it till you make it, you know, that might not be the exactly what I'm talking about here. Fake it till you make it is maybe a little bit different. That's like a psychology where you're living it even if you don't necessarily have it, I think. Not really sure about that one. But the whole private labeling attitude of the world, which is basically you get a cheap product or a good enough product from China usually. Everyone gets the same product. You know, they get it manufactured. They just make small changes to it. And then they market it. So they'll have different branding on it, their own branding. And that's the world, you know? That's how the world has become, dude. And I still have a business like that too, even though I never got off the fucking ground with that bullshit. Oh my god! His fucking pit ogre just wrecked. Holy shit, we got like a very similar team and his dude just destroyed me. Speed kills, dude. Speed kills! Holy shit! That's the attitude of the people these days. The private marketing or private label, overhype, overmarket. And that's another thing I think about too, because that's like what I'm doing here. You know, I'm making these videos, making these podcasts. What am I doing? I'm looking for attention. Upvote my shit. Views. Give me views. You know, I don't like that. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in this bullshit. And I don't like it. I don't want to do it. No, I don't. But I'm not sure, you know, exactly what I'm doing. So, for now, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. and trying to figure it out. Alright, who am I putting in here? Trying to figure it out. I know that doing something is a lot better than doing nothing, so that's what I'm doing, you know, I'm doing something. And it's probably not the best, but you know, you learn as you go. Damn, Kraken, no! And DraftKings is coming up. You know, NFL season. Is the NFL season coming up? You know, I don't want to get caught up in that, but I do want to make some fucking money. So that's good. Let's make some fucking money. Oh no, my red dragon going down. Oh no, speed. My red dragon. Oh man, fucking speed, dude. Uh-oh, are we saved though? 9 health. Dude's got 9 health. He's hitting for 5. Oh, the rusty android for the win. So he had a better team, dude. He brought out Daria. He brought it out. Oh, snaps. Oh, snappers. Alright, let's get one more in here on this beautiful Monday. It looks pretty nice out there. On this Monday, June 8th. Time's going by. Sober 2020 still in full effect. Doing my push-ups, sit-ups, doing my deep breaths, doing my stories, reading my kids a book before bedtime. Trying to spend time with the kids. That's another thing that people is doing in life. Not spending enough time with your kids. Too much entertained on the TV, on the computer. I do it too. It's very easy to get sucked into stuff that you want to do. But you got to take that time out and play with your kids. It's very important. And, you know, I'm trying to do that as well. Otherwise, you know, somebody else is going to raise your kid. And that's kind of what we do, too, in America, where we shoo our kids off to school and say, have a nice day. I hope that the people that influence you and teach you in life are good people, because we have no idea whether they are or not. We might meet them on parents, teachers in conference or whatever the fuck once, twice a year and make a judgment on them. But even if you don't like them, what the fuck are you going to do anyway? You know, we just ship our fucking kids off and shit, dude. Holy shit. Fucking crazy, man. Ain't it though? Ain't it though? This shit's crazy, dude. That we're like that. The Multinoga. So trying to be aware, I don't know. You know, it's so hard too, because you got to make money, you got to have a job, you got to make a living, you got to pay the bills. Then it's like, oh, you want to homeschool your kid? Okay, I'll do all that and homeschool your kid. Like, what the fuck? Can't do that. This shit is so difficult. They make this shit so hard. That's why one of my first videos, or one of my older videos, play the inflation game. You have to play the inflation game. Otherwise, you'll never get ahead. You'll keep falling behind. And that's something, you know, hey, I learned it now. I'm happy I did. About playing the inflation game. And here we are, man. We're playing the inflation game since 2017. And that's not long ago. You know, everybody wants stuff now, and I certainly do too. But I want it now. But that's not how it works. You gotta build. You gotta fucking build your shit, man. It takes time. Alright, that's gonna be it for this Monday edition of the stream. Thank y'all for watching. Hope everybody has a great day. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Later!